Whoa, look at this guy, Spencer. He's spiffed up over there.
My name is Spencer Moore, and as a proud Canucks fan...
What a boss, man. Look at this dude.
Thank you to the Vancouver Canucks and the Canucks for Kids Fund for this incredible opportunity. With the 24th overall pick...
He's well spoken.
2026
All right.
NHL Draft. The Vancouver Canucks are proud to select from the Peterborough Petes, Adam Novotny.
Okay, Adam Novotny. Now, that's an awesome draft pick, by the way. Literally, like, the pick itself, the announcement, but... Hey, no. Novotny was one of the top goal scorers out of the WHL. Still got the gosh darn Ruck Twins on my mind. Out of the OHL this season for Peterborough. Pretty good pickup. All things considered, he is a value name. When you look at his consolidated ranking, which was 15th overall, Elite Prospects had him at 14, Cam Robinson had him at 19, Chris Peters 17, The Hockey News, Tony Ferrari had him at 14, Ryan Kennedy at 13. So many draft analysts had Novotny as a top 15 level talent, and he slips a little bit, only to be drafted by the Vancouver Canucks in the 24th overall spot. 18 years old, 6'1", 205, a left-handed winger, and a guy who had come over to the Ontario Hockey League after playing all his junior career in Czechia. He was really productive in the Czech Junior League as a double underage player. Double underage player? No, that would be triple underage player, 59 points and 32 goals in 48 games played. That's a really good number for a guy that was going to be drafted 2 years down the road. He had 3 points in 41 games for Mountfield Hockey Club in the main Czech league last season, but also had a pretty good cup of coffee at the World Under-18s and the World Juniors. This season with the Peterborough Petes, Novotny had 34 goals in 58 games, 65 total points, and he also had himself an appearance for Czechia at the World Juniors once again. Novotny is a guy who is noted as an offensive forward, a sniper, and a two-way forward, and if you read his scouting report over here, he continuously displays advanced contact skills, making pick plays, establishing body position on pucks, taking them out of strums, and directly into the middle, with strong skating only fueling his battle ability. He also had the Elite Prospects Draft Guide. They had him as an A-grade prospect with 7 out of 10 skating. Really good output with explosiveness, speed, agility, and lateral mobility. His habits, frequency, and timing of skills, crossover use, in-motion skills, and his skill level, not to mention his input with flexion, extension, and recovery. He's got really good skating dynamics, as highlighted by the EP Draft Guide. His shooting is 6.5 out of 10, power, placement, off-the-pass shooting, diversity of shots, and adaptability. Stick handling, 5.5 out of 10. That's the weakest link here. 6 for passing, 6 for hockey sense, 6.5 for physical. Adam Novotny earned a top 20 spot early in the draft and maintained it all year. And he was able to really fit well with the Peterborough Petes and their straightforward brand of hockey, with limited space for creativity, especially in the neutral zone. Industry chatter says that Novotny is thick. He is physical. He plays hard. He's a good skater. Good skill. He looks like a man amongst boys. The type of player you want at the tough times of the year. You hope he is not a finished product already. Another scout says, I worry about his ceiling, but I like everything else. He's going to play in the NHL, but I see a grinder. He's one I could see end up being more of a third-line guy than a top-six guy. So this is literally industry chatter. This is not like folks that get paid to write about this stuff. These are folks that get paid to do this stuff in National Hockey League scouting capacities. Even if there is a third-line player here, at the end of the day, he displays a lot of good skill, and if he's able to come on to the Vancouver Canucks with his leadership, which was noted on the broadcast here as one of the best parts of his character, Seems like the Canucks are putting their money where their mouth is. They want to get high character guys, players that motivate, players that have good heads on their shoulders. They did that with Malhotra. They're doing it with Novotny here, even though he is a player that maybe one or two analysts might look at as a potential third line ceiling guy. I mean, he was ranked 14th for a reason. Thomas Drance went out there and said that Vancouver took the remaining value that was on the board with Novotny. Is that good? Yes, it is good. So, the Vancouver Canucks made themselves a really great pickup here with Adam Novotny. Now, I do think there are other guys that the Vancouver Canucks could have pushed for a little bit harder, either making a trade up for Ryan Lynn like the San Jose Sharks did, or making some sort of another move to, I don't know, force Liam Ruck, something like that, but still, Novotny was ranked ahead of the Rucks, so I think it's very fair to say that this is a fine pickup, especially at 24th overall, right? You can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about the Vancouver Canucks drafting Caleb Malhotra, 3rd overall, and then they also have Novotny here in the 24th overall spot? And as if it couldn't get any better, you had a number of comments made by different folks in the scouting community. Take a look at what Cam Robinson said on the pick. Top-ranked player on my board and Elite Prospects ambassador Adam Novotny heads to Vancouver. That's a great pick. The kid is an absolute horse. You like him or Preston better? I had Novotny about 10 spots ahead, so there you go. A lot of Canucks fans talking about the Caleb Malhotra, Adam Novotny duo. This is what Peterborough GM Michael Oak said on Novotny. The Canucks got a good one. He plays with power. He is a shooter. He can score and is versatile and plays the right way and is a good two-way player. I was surprised that he was available where the Canucks got him. He had been playing all of his hockey in Europe up until this previous campaign. He makes his debut and then becomes one of the most productive draft-eligible OHL goal scorers available in the draft. Nikita Klepov obviously was up there, and he ended up going a lot earlier in this draft to the Anaheim Ducks, but with Novotny also being in that conversation, obviously there's a lot to like out of him. So with that said, you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about the Vancouver Canucks going with a bunch of OHL dudes in their draft? I see here back-to-back Canucks players. Riley Patterson was also in the OHL, so it does seem like they did some local scouting in Canada this time around. Caleb Malhotra with his 84 points in 67 games, and then you also have Novotny with 65 points in 58 games, a player that was able to excel despite the system and who is now a Vancouver Canucks prospect. Can he be a Jonathan Lekkerimäki sort of role player? I think the Canucks need to fill out on the wings more, so that's fine. Wings and centers, defensemen, they're pretty all right with DPD, Villander, Mancini, Buyam, etc., etc. They needed help up front, and that's what they did. Malhotra, Novotny. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.